Hello, my friends. Here I am. I am live for the second time ever. I just got off work. Well, actually, I didn't just get off work, but I got off work, maybe a few hours ago. And I've been tooling around here, not doing too much. And anyway, so we're here and I'm doing my live video by myself. And in reality, this is just a test because I don't have a lot really to go over. But one of the things that I was having a issue with was that I don't like the location thing. Like it makes me show where I'm from. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore, but it's there, and that's one of the things that I kind of don't like to put out there. But one of the things that was kind of interesting today that I did actually see on the news was that Ohio has actually gone into a 21-day basically curfew lockdown. So for me, one of the things that I began to think of is I told this friend of mine, we've been into this forever. I'm kind of like, well, doesn't this seem like kind of a big issue for a flu? And then you guys are sitting there telling me, well, it's a 99% survival rate. And they're sitting there and they're talking about all this. Or 21 days, we're going to lock down. And then you got other states that don't and everything else. Anyway, so that's that. A 21-day lockdown for Ohio. Now, the next thing that I was going to go into was I got a friend of mine that followed me way back in 2012, well, 11 actually, before we got into all this. And then, of course, 2012 came and went, and a lot of people were like, well, hey, this is a bunch of crap. Nothing happened. Well, a lot did happen. They actually spotted a planet that was out there, you know, a new system called Tau Ceti. You can look it up. Tauceti, and they showed it. It was an astronomer. I didn't really know him, but he was a subscriber of mine. And they put the video out. I think it's gone now. And anyway, they basically it shows me in here. So here we are again, me by myself. So anyway, that happened in 2012, and there were a lot of things that happened in 2012. There was a new pope, I think, that came in that year. Benny the Rat actually did resign, and I not just me predicted it, a lot of people did. And that's the first time that's ever happened. And now you got Israel going after Syria and all this and everything else. And there was a peace treaty signed. It probably get broken eventually, and then all that stuff goes on. And then we had these asteroids that came on. And each time I talk about it, it's a little closer and a little closer and a little closer. And the last one was a couple days ago, and it was about the size of a truck, right? And it came to find out that it was 250 miles away from hitting us, which is nothing. Now, that's still in space, but that's the closest rock that's ever been here that hasn't come in, except for that one in Russia that was a few years ago. And then, of course, way back in Russia, when that Treblinsk or whatever they called that one, and that happened. And so this was very close. And of course, this friend of mine, I met them. I met a few of my old subs, and this person is all, oh, well, we're living. That's what we're doing. We're living. Well, the thing is, like I tell a lot of them, I go, yeah, it could very well be that all this is baloney and they're just trying to do this and this and this. I think there's a lot more to a lot of it. I've already talked about it. To me, as I've told you in every video I've ever done about iron oxide and what its properties are, and it's kind of like the same properties as COVID-19. And they've been working around with iron oxide, trying to figure out how they can figure out how to do whatever it is to make a vaccine for this COVID-19 that a lot of people think that they don't catch. Once again, I'll tell you that I think if I didn't catch it, whatever it was pretty dang close, because it was about a month before they ever came out with it. And I was really sick. I was sick. I was really sick. And I mean, I went down for 10 days. And I finally came out of it, and everything was all right. But it was the worst thing I'd ever had. And I always tell people, if that had gone on a couple more days, I don't know if I'd be above terra firma here talking to you about it. So with that said, again, I don't know if it's really a flu because COVID, but iron oxide has the same exact effects on you as a flu. Sepsis, it can kill you, it gives flu-like symptoms. If I had that in my system and sneezed it on you, the iron oxide, you'd get it, and then bingo, you're sick. So I will always stick by that iron oxide thing. That's where I've been, and so I'm going to be there. And of course, you guys are going to get to see this video later because this is the second time I did a live video, and it's only me in here. So to my friend out there, again, you'll remain nameless for these people, but it's not really worthy of us doing a collab video because you look at it, I'm here live and I've been talking, and I got 47 subs, and there's no one in here but me. So I'll just go ahead and do this video, and then I'll turn it off and it'll upload, and there we go. So this is November 20th. That's kind of funny because it's old, whose birthday, but it's a friend of mine's birthday too. So it's kind of funny. And this man does become the oldest president ever elected. If he runs for re-election, I just look at that and go, wow, 85? Are you kidding? The old guy thing's got to end. I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old. And I'm thinking, man, this is dumb. But before you guys get yourself in a knot, I don't support either one of these guys. I think they're both dumb. To me, most politicians are crooked no matter who they are. It doesn't matter who. That's what I believe. We'll see how great this is. We'll see if within a year he's still president, and if he gets too old and somebody takes it over, and that could happen. But remember, you still got a couple of months, and there's a lot of things. So before I wind up all this video, talking to myself, basically, I think I'm still the only guy in here. Yep, just me. Again, and I tell you guys this in every video I do. I tell you the same thing. I tell you what the properties are, what it probably is. Pink snow in Antarctica, was white and red it makes pink. You got the global warming, which in reality isn't, because what it really is, well, it's global warming, yeah, but it's like this, So here's this big ass orb, and it's coming in on this little orb, and it's forcing this little orb to move, forcing it to move. And the actual experts have come out and said that when magnetic north hits Siberia, that's when the poles flip. Be about a 20-minute earthquake, give or take. A lot of people probably make it. Depends on where you are. I've got a lot of people on here that don't believe anything that comes across the wire unless it's on regular old news. Again, as I say in almost every video, a backpack with some stuff. So if you get stuck somewhere in your car and you got to leave it, you got enough to last for a little while. Maybe a couple days, week, just get you somewhere. And so that's my other thing. Anything can happen in 2 months. Iran tells us, that if we do this and that, next thing you know, they're going to do something to us. So then what do? We take a dummy ICBM and we launch it and we take it out. That's for them to see and say, hey, look, they can do it. So now we're going to harken back to 1984, I think it was, something like that, or 88, whenever that was in the Reagan era. And he came on the news, and he basically was like saying, well, when a threat from space, and he didn't mean E.T., he meant a big rock. So Star Wars was started. There have been many conspiracy theories about a lot of things. I don't sit here and tell you it's true. I don't tell you that it isn't. But one of the things that they did talk about years ago, you'd have to go look it up because it's way, way, way long time ago. I think it was the Columbia, not the Challenger with the other people, but the other one that was coming in and it blew up above the ground. Now, this is a conspiracy theory. It's not me telling you this, but the story was that it was the only way that they could test the Star Wars system at the time was to do it on an actual incoming moving object. And the best way to do it was to be on that. Supposedly the pilot was the only one who knew. So he knew it was a suicide mission. And he came on in. The beam caught him, blew him up. There they went. No one knows. Could be fake, could be real, whatever it is. Then you had another one with the first one, the Challenger. They think Russia took that out with some kind of a plasma beam. Maybe, maybe not. That's left in the air for people to decide what they want to think. I'm only going to do about 4 more minutes here, and then I'm going to go, and I'll just upload this video for you, and you guys can see it, and that's how it is. I'm only going to do another live video again if I can really understand that maybe some people are going to come out here, even a couple, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, hey, there's somebody. I don't know who that is. Hey, who is it? Is it one of my subs? Can I tell who it is? I guess I don't know. But hey there, whoever you are, hi. Anyway, I'm almost ready to end this video. You're going to have to go back and watch the beginning. I guess I can't tell who that is in here. So how's it going? Anyway, I'm almost at the end of my rant, so I'm getting ready to go. But anyway, all those things I've been talking about, they're all coming true. We'll see what happens in the next couple months. So again, my friends, I don't want to pump this video into too long because, just me and somebody else, and I don't know who that other person is. So, hello, how you doing? Anyway, just kick back and see what's going on, and we'll see what happens in the next few months. Well, my friends, peace. I'll be seeing you. You guys have a really good evening, day, wherever you are, and I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye. This video will take a while to upload, but we'll see you later. Bye-bye, and you guys have a good night. But there's a lot of things going on. We got curfews all over the place. We got incoming meteors. We got little asteroids going by. We got all this stuff. Been a crazy year. Anyway, my friends, peace. Take care of yourself, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye. I wish I knew who that was, but I don't know. See ya.